YouTube's favorite pranksters may have pulled off their most expensive prank yet, but on their own fans. So I sued them. Yeah, seriously. Who am I? I'm America's attorney. I've been a lawyer for over 23 years. I've helped over 160,000 people. And I'm just one of the lawyers behind this lawsuit, suing the NELK boys for fraud. Join me as I break down what happened and what the allegations in this lawsuit are. For those of you who don't know, the NELK boys are a popular YouTube channel with over 8 million subscribers. They primarily post prank videos and vlogs, as well as host a podcast named after their brand Full Send, among a variety of other business ventures. NELK boys was founded by Kyle Forgard, and Full Send was founded by both Forgard and John Shahidi, two of the defendants in the lawsuit. Now, you most likely have seen clips from some of their viral interviews with public figures like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, or even the late O.J. Simpson. To list a few of the NELK business ventures, the NELK boys have a hard seltzer brand, a clothing line, and introducing the topic of this video, a Full Send NFT called Metacards. Picture this, January 2022, NELK announces they're launching something called Full Send Metacards, not just any NFTs. Oh no, these were supposed to be your golden ticket into the Full Send universe. What's in the promised land? Well, according to the NELK boys, when they were promoting Metacards, the cards would get owners into Full Send gyms across the country for free. Access to exclusive NELK boys content like bonus footage, behind the scenes videos. They would receive discounts on Full Send super cool merch, and even the potential to be invited to participate in NELK boys projects. And that's not all. Being a Metacard holder was also supposed to provide holders with the opportunity to invest in future Full Send businesses like restaurants, casinos, festivals, and more. Kyle Forgard went on his own Full Send podcast and said this, and I'm quoting directly here. I think the NFT is so cool because to me, it's like a modern day or like a decentralized way for people to like invest in us. He literally called it an investment, folks. And here's where alarm bells started ringing for me, because he followed that up by saying, our fans give us money, and then in exchange, we give them a Metacard, and then so they can have something right that they can verify is theirs, and now we have all this money, and our job is to build. Spoiler alert, they didn't build much of anything, but they sure did collect that money. They got $23 million in just 10 minutes. The NELK boys were writing some pretty big checks, and let's see how many of them they cashed. Full Send gyms? Not a single location opened in the 3 years since they were promised. Well, what about the sports bar with well-known Miami restaurateur Dave Grutman? Sounds tasty. Also, never opened. Okay, well, those are bigger projects. What about their invitations to virtual meetings or live streams? Yeah, that never happened either. I mean, did they do anything? Oh, yes, they did. It says here, they held one concert. One single lonely concert. It wasn't just any concert. I mean, we are talking about Snoop Dogg, and that's pretty cool. But only 300 people out of the 7,000 Metacard holders could even attend. Metacard holders got the single performance along with a 50% off discount for a supplement brand that the NELK boys have since stopped promoting. I mean, who even needs BTS footage and the potential to be in a video when you can have out-of-date discounted supplements? As for all those potential business investments that the Metacard holders would have the chance to invest in, the lounges, and the restaurants, and the gyms, trips to the moon probably, the NELK boys delivered on only one investment opportunity. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Is this right? Am I saying this right? It was beef jerky? Oh my word, yes. That is correct. It was beef freaking jerky. In April of 2024, they announced what they called a landmark initiative. This is crazy. A landmark initiative at the intersection of products, crypto, and digital assets. Okay, that sounds like ChatGPT probably wrote that. Translation, they offered Metacard holders a piece of their beef jerky. Nope, I'm sorry. A piece of their beef jerky company, which, get this, wasn't even a new company. It was just a dried out, rebranded, existing beef jerky business. But here's a twist. In order to get in on the super cool, awesome beef jerky, cool, awesome deal, investors had to sign away their legal right to sue the NELK boys. Wow. How super awesome, not convenient. So I sued them, not by myself, along with YouTube legend attorney Tom, seen here, hoping to one day be taller than R2-D2. Let's get into what our lawsuit is alleging. So the first claim is breach of fiduciary duty. Fiduciary duty is a legal obligation requiring a person or entity, the fiduciary, to act in the best interests of another party, such as a client, a beneficiary, a YouTube fan, or a Metacard holder. My lawsuit alleges defendants had a duty to disclose to plaintiff the true nature and market of the Metacards it was selling, and by not doing this, the NELK boys have caused the plaintiff damages. The second claim of the lawsuit is plain and simple, it's fraud. As the lawsuit states, defendants sold Metacard and the class members' Metacards for $2,300 with false promises as described above to entice them to purchase the cards. At the time of the sale, they had no plans other than to see how much money they could raise from their fan base. Defendants knew they were simply seeking to raise money and not provide anything substantively of value in response. They cloaked the purchase in the terms of an investment with promises of some future benefits that they never intended to provide. And finally, the last claim in the lawsuit is for violating the California Consumers Legal Remedies Act, which is, as you know, California Civil Code Section 1770. It states, the unfair methods of competition and unfair or deceptive acts or practices listed in this subdivision undertaken by any person in a transaction intended to result or that results in the sale or lease of goods or services to any consumer are unlawful. And that list includes misrepresenting the source, sponsorship, approval, or certification of goods or services, representing that goods or services have benefits that they do not have, advertising goods or services with intent not to sell them as advertised. And that's just to name a few. The lawsuit alleges that defendants had exclusive knowledge of undisclosed material facts, i.e. the actual price of the coins and their properties, which was not known to plaintiff or the class members. Defendants engaged in unfair acts and practices by withholding and misrepresenting material facts about the properties of the Metacards they sold plaintiff and the class members. Look, I really, truly hope that my lawsuit didn't catch the NELK boys off guard. They could have and should have seen it coming. It's not like I'm some sleuth who's discovered their scheme by having comprehensive knowledge of every video ever posted on YouTube. I mean, okay, I do have that, but I try not to use it too much. No, instead, you just have to hop in the Wayback Machine and take a ride to January of 2024 when Spencer Cornelia uploaded a very clear and damning video. Feel free to check out the entire video. Nope. Only after you finish this video and hit the like button. But there is a link to Spencer's video below in the description of this video. So where is this legal roller coaster headed? Well, first let's talk numbers. And these numbers are gonna make your head spin. That was pretty good, right? I hope you like that. We're looking at potential simple damages of $23 million just to start. That's just the basic math of giving everyone their money back minus, let's say, $60 for jerky. But here's where it gets interesting. Under California law, if the plaintiffs can prove a violation of California statutory law, we could be looking at treble damages. That means tripling the number to $69 million. And that's not even counting potential punitive damages that might be available for fraud. When you have direct quotes from podcasts showing promises of investment returns, and then follow it up with offering twice-baked beef jerky as compensation instead, well, let's just say juries tend to notice that kind of behavior. They're gonna chew on that. Sorry. We're probably looking at one of three scenarios. First, they could try to settle early. Given the beef jerky attempt, we know that they're open to settling, but this time they'll need to come with real money, not just dried out meat sticks. Second, this could go the distance. It could go to trial. And let me tell you, with all these podcast clips and social media posts as evidence, also reality, that trial could be quite a show. Or third, this civil case could attract attention from regulatory agencies. Remember, when you're dealing with unregistered securities, the SEC is not just going to send you a friend request. Okay, so that's the legal side of it, but let's talk about the human side of it for just a minute because most of us watching this video are humans. I want to take a moment to say how disgusting it is when influencers are faithless to their faithful audiences. These fans actually like the NELK boys. They trust them. That's why they give them their money and their attention. And then when creators like the NELK boys just take that opportunity and screw them, it's gross. It's really, really gross. These audiences allow their creators to live their dreams, to just make content and have fun. And for a creator to take that same audience and scam them out of millions of dollars, it's sickening. Honestly, I mean, I would never treat either of my fans this way. That's just one lawyer's thoughts and opinions, but I'm ready to hear yours. Drop your beef jerky and your pro se opinion down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on the NELK boys' unfulfilled promises? Was the whole thing supposed to be a prank? Do you think this lawsuit could be a winner? Let me know what you think, and don't forget to lawyer up with me, America's attorney, to get your super ultra exclusive Metacard. And the perks? Weekly uploads of nail-biting legal breakdowns at no cost to you. I will see you soon. They primarily post Full Send Podcast. Pondcast? You know, it's where you just spread water around. Because I want to talk to you for just a minute.